Oh, I have a few of those. Although they're serving time in county right now. I mean, they came out of the womb with brass knuckles, so you know they're pretty tough. The city of Townsville.
Iron, the basic building material of modern industry.
I thought that was Legos.
Iron, the most useful of all metals. Everywhere we look, we see iron. Its services
Hey, you're
to
stabbing me
mankind
there.
are limitless. Iron is the basis of innumerable
That's a
forms
hell of a
metal.
hammock.
In one form, it is used where strength is
Built
required.
for tough.
In another, beauty is an important factor.
You know, because we're developing sex
Iron is
robots
used
as we
in
speak.
beams that must be rigid, as well as in structures that are springy and
Especially
elastic.
for your fat ass.
Iron where there is great strain or where hardness is needed. Some forms of iron
Wow,
resist long
that is
exposure
one
to the
giant
elements.
thermos.
Others are unaffected
Oh,
by
back when
heat.
bacon was bacon.
The most common commercial source of iron is iron ore.
Or what?
Iron which is found in the Earth's interior in the form of a red dust.
Dude, you need to
That
quit
is one of
smoking,
man's
bro.
most
Look what you're
valuable
leaving out.
possessions. Huge masses of this ore
Keep
are
rolling,
transported
rolling,
from the mines
rolling,
to
rolling.
the
What?
blast
Keep
furnaces.
rolling, rolling,
In the
rolling.
blast furnace, the process of changing the iron ore
that's a
into
cool
iron
slide.
is carried out on a tremendous scale.
Oh
The
man, he
iron
gets
ore
to
is
go
mixed
on a
with
roller
coke and
coaster ride.
limestone
Lucky.
And then loaded into the top of the furnace. This towering structure holds many, many tons of the red ore,
Wow,
which is soon to
the
become
future
iron.
of television.
A
Check out that
blast of
animation.
superheated air forced into the furnace sweeps up through the raw materials. The air heats the coke until
Coke?
it burns at white heat.
I'm a Pepsi guy
The
myself.
heat drives most of the impurities from the iron ore, leaving liquid iron. in a
Liquid
pool
iron.
at
An
the
iron
bottom
with
of the
mine.
furnace. In the laboratory, we can see how the ore is converted
Isn't
into
this how
iron.
Scarface got his
The
start?
ore is mixed with a powdered chemical. When the mixture is ignited, it burns at terrific heat. The
Woo!
impurities
Sparks
are
start to
driven
fly.
off, leaving
Just like
white
my
hot
love for
molten
iron.
In the blast furnace, the molten iron contains some other elements which have been...
Hey, I'm on
cooked up
fire
in the
over here. You want to
process.
help me?
So the molten metal is usually transported in its liquid state directly to the steel mill.
Maybe we'll see the
In the
T1000.
mill, many huge furnaces await the carloads of
So is this how they
dazzling
created
liquid
Heinz
iron.
Ward?
The iron is poured into the flaming furnaces where most of the impurities are burned out.
Yeah, let me know if you
The
see
process of
Shadrach,
removing
Meshach,
the
and Abednego.
impurities changes the iron into steel. The steel is drawn from the furnace and poured into molds.
Ooh, they're going
forming
crazy with the
ingots.
fancy wipe
The
transitions
molds
here.
are stripped off the ingots.
You can't
after
say
the steel
stripped
is
in the
hardened.
1930s.
The huge blocks of steel, weighing several tons, are placed in a soaking pit or open
Yeah, you need to
furnace
take a soak
and
after all this
reheated
filthy talk.
to uniform temperature. When the ingots are white hot, they are taken out of the soaking pits and transferred to the blooming mills. In the blooming mills
Is where the
ingots
young
are shaped
ingots
and
mature
pressed
into something
by powerful
beautiful.
rolls. The massive rolls exert
you need a
terrific
shower.
pressure on the hot
Ooh, you
steel,
stink.
kneading it and flattening it until at last it can be worked into almost any desired shape and thickness.
What, like bubble tape here?
Steel is strong, hard, enduring.
Like my
But the
men.
strenuous use to which steel is put today demands many special
Oh no, you put
characteristics.
Mo Howard in charge
More
of this.
different kinds of steel are needed to meet the high manufacturing and engineering
Didn't I see this
standards
at the end
of
of Raiders of the
automobile
Lost
makers
Ark?
than for any other purpose. And so, the modern automobile makers have laboratories for testing and
I'm not sure that's how you use a
the
microscope.
qualities of steel. In the laboratory furnace, we see how steel can be given special characteristics.
When it's
by
hot,
mixing
it's
with
hot.
it small
When it's
amounts
not,
of
it's
other
not.
metals.
How's that for characteristics?
Steel can be made extremely hard by adding a small amount of chromium. The chromium
I feel
is
like I'm
added
watching
to
a
the melted
special on
steel.
drug dealing.
After careful blending, the mixture is poured
Oh, I
into
bet
a
those
mold
guys don't have
and
arm
then
hairs anymore.
scientifically brought to normal room temperature. The
Oh, kinda like
hardness
that
of
wrench.
steel to which chromium has been added is measured by density.
Barkeep, I need some more
A
chromium.
small, extremely hard ball is forced down into the steel test specimen. The size of the dent or impression is measured under the microscope. The
Yeah,
smaller
this
the
is a dent here.
the harder the steel. A microscope isn't needed to compare the size of the dents made in hard chromium steel and
But then
ordinary
again, I'm
steel.
blind as a barn, so
Some
I
uses
can't
of
tell
steel
myself.
require it to be extremely strong, able to withstand tremendous strains. The strength of metals is measured by pulling test pieces apart in a powerful machine.
Ooh.
The dial of the testing machine shows the tremendous force used
It
in
keeps
pulling apart a
going
piece
and
of plain
going.
steel. More and more force is used.
Yeah, when that
The
thing
steel
pops
stretches
and
under the
shrapnel
load,
goes through your
and then
torso, I don't want to hear
finally
it.
snaps. More than 13,000 pounds of force are required.
To
Plain
make
steel
me
can be made
hard
stronger
as steel.
by adding nickel, in addition to a small amount of chromium. Now
So all I
let's see
have to
what
do is add
happens
some
when the
change
chromium
and this
nickel
shit gets
steel is tested
stronger?
in the stretching
Jeez, it's like how
machine.
you make Coke into
The
crack
power
with just
breaks.
baking
Our
soda.
chromium nickel steel test piece is more than twice as strong as common
That's
steel.
more than twice,
Great
not
heat
just twice,
weakens
bud. Your
common
math is
steel.
sucky.
But some steels today have to stand up under great heat. And
Yeah, I don't know
still
why
keep
you'd
all
want to
their
stick it in
good
front of your blow
qualities.
dryer, but there you go.
Steel can be given an ability to resist great heat by the addition of a little chromium.
Why are you
and
putting this
also some
over a
silicon,
boiling
the
toilet?
element which is found in ordinary white sand.
Ooh.
Under constant
Who knew
bending
sand
or
could do
vibration,
this?
all
Oh, it's
ordinary
magic.
steels have a
I am
tendency to
entranced.
become fatigued or tired. In the laboratory, the fatigue strength of metals is measured by placing a test bar in a machine.
Kind of
which
like we've
in a
been
short
doing this
time
entire short.
duplicates the effect of years of use. By
Or
adding a
5
little bit
minutes
of
with your
nickel
in-laws.
and a
You
small amount
decide.
of a metal called molybdenum, plain steel can be made to stand up for years and be practically tireless. For
Tarless.
certain conditions,
I don't believe in
the steel
eyes.
is needed that
Everything's
will be
an
very
R.
hard on the outside and tough
Well,
on the
first of all, if
inside.
you're hitting a round
A
end on
little
another
carbon
round end, you're not
added
going to
to
have
the
much
outside
success.
of steel
That's why
gives it a
baseball
hard
is so hard.
surface and leaves the inside tough and strong.
Why would you bury it
This
under
process
kitty
is
litter?
called carburizing or case hardening. By special photography, we can see what happens to
Oh,
a
I
piece
can't
of
wait to
steel
see the magic.
when it is completely surrounded by small particles of carbon-bearing material. When heated,
yeah, what's
the
going
steel
on, bro?
slowly soaks up the carbon to form
Oh
an
no,
extremely
that special
hard
photography
surface.
is called
This
animation.
adding,
Liar.
mixing, and
Oh, come on,
combining
this
of
short's only
plain
10
steel
minutes.
with
Why are you
friendly
recycling
little
footage like it's a
fractions of
Good
other
Times
metals
video?
to improve its qualities is called
Yep, that's how I
alloy.
shovel. All the energy. Putting my back into it because I failed at
Molybdenum
baseball.
and vanadium, tungsten and manganese.
You kiss your mother with that
These
mouth?
tough
Oh my
friends
God,
have
these
improved
dirty
the
words you keep
usefulness
throwing
of
out
steel.
there.
But all of these different alloy steels must be put through a process called heat treating. The alloy steel is heated
That's
very
where we just
carefully,
set everything on
heated
fire
until
and
it
whatever
glows,
remains we keep.
and then quenched or cooled quickly in oil or water. The steel
Oh,
is then
why would you
reheated
do
at
that? You
lower
know cold
temperature.
showers suck.
This is called drawing or tempering.
Oh yeah, like the
heat
tempered
treatment
sword in
brings
Link to
out
the
all of
Past.
the good qualities of each of the alloy steels.
You mean alloy.
The complete motor car has more than 4,500 different parts.
Give or
for
take
each of which
4,500.
We must select the best metal to give us the
That's why we
finest
depend on
performance the
Metallica and
greatest
AC/DC,
dependability with
'cause they're
safety
metal.
and long life. For swift cooling of the ribbed brake drums of perfected hydraulic brakes,
Don't rely on this
cast
guy.
iron is used. Tough sheets of carbon steel are pressed into sturdy turret tops and unisteel
Hey
bottoms.
Frank, don't you wish we had a union? Yeah, Bob.
Rigid girders, capable
Oh,
of resisting
yeah,
all sorts of
girders. Now we're
shocks and
getting to some
strains,
sexy
are
talk.
formed of specially treated steel for rugged box girder frames.
Oh yeah, let's get rugged.
Steel with chromium added
Well,
for
that's a
hardness
fancy way to
is
masturbate.
pounded and cut and polished into gears for the silent transmission of power from engines to rear wheels.
Oh come on, that's an old 30s Chevrolet. There's no
Chrome
silent
nickel
transmission
steel.
of power in a
Steel made
clutch.
stronger by alloying it with two tough friends goes into axle shafts that will stand up
Look,
under
all I
twisting
know is
strain.
that when I turn the key in the ignition, the
Modern
thing
shockless
starts.
steering
Why
is
are you
made
giving me all
safer
this
by
complex
the
talk?
same tough chrome nickel alloy. Large valves made of chromium and silicon steel resist temperatures
So
over
all this makes me
4,000
think I'm going to be
degrees
burning in hell if
in
I drive a
high compression
Chevrolet.
valve and head engines of today. Silicon and manganese make
Okay, you're
springs
just
more
making up
elastic
words
and
now,
durable
bud.
and improve
Yeah,
the
I wouldn't trust
effectiveness
any
and
scale
long
made in
life of
Toledo.
knee action units. Carbon added in the case hardening process.
Oh, so you're adding a cooler
gives
to your
rugged,
car.
wear-resisting
Awesome.
hypoid rear axles and makes possible the low center drive. Over
Ooh,
80
awesome.
different alloy steels especially
Without
for
steel,
use
your
in
life would
our
be
today,
shit.
have been
You
developed
must
from the
confide
one
in it.
basic building block,
Well, that's a weird-looking
iron.
face.
And each of these steels is the best for its particular use in its particular place. There are strong
When I lie
steels,
in bed at night,
hard
I
steels,
think of
tough
steel,
steels,
and I sleep with a piece of
heat-resisting
chrome under my
steels,
pillow.
Stainless steels.
I'm
All
wearing
to
a
give the
carbonite
motorist
cod
the
piece
utmost
as
in
we speak.
performance,
I love it so
economy,
much.
Safety and long life.
Long
in his
life,
motor
as
car.
in you drive to heaven in your Chevrolet, as you will. The bow tie, jam-handying your life ever since 1922.